Hi, and welcome to a new episode of Collector's Gonna Collect. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about my super fancy Pullip Doll Collection, 2 new dolls. So there haven't been a lot of additions to my Pullip Doll Collection. This isn't actually all of them. I removed some from the shelf because I wanted these two to be able to have their space, because that's what the video is going to be about. I went to Japan a couple of years ago and I got a ton more dolls. And then you can't buy these all the time, and I can't buy them in the stores here in Canada. So I rely on eBay and Facebook groups and stuff. So I wanted to show you, though, that I have gotten these 2 new dolls in the past few years and months, and I realized I hadn't made a video about them at all, and I love them so much, so I didn't want them to be left out. So I'm going to focus in here. She's so pretty, but we're not doing it about her. Okay, gotta focus. Okay, so these 2 dolls are from very, very different years. So this one came out in 2022. So much more recent. And then this one, I think 2013 or 2014. She was the 10th anniversary doll, which is very special. And yeah, look at that dress. So we're going to focus in. Why don't I do her first? I'm going to do her first. I'm going to move her over to try to give her the spotlight, but have her not fall over. She's a little crooked. Oh, maybe the camera was crooked. Maybe her hat is crooked. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So this doll's name is Pullip Princess Rosalind, or Rosalind. I think it's Rosalind. Yeah, and as I said, she came out in either 2013 or 2014. She's very, very fancy, which is in keeping with my super fancy dolls, Pullip Doll Collection. So her hair up here, it's not great. I don't know what it was at the beginning, and it was really hard to get this crown to stay on. And even in all the pictures I see, it's very, very crooked on the side of the head like this. So that's normal, apparently. So like the crown is made of like ribbon and lace and roses, and you can see there's like a jeweled thing on the top, and a lot of it, I mean, this is what happens when a doll, oh, I feel like I made the crown falling off even worse. Well, that's not gonna help. Oh, it's getting worse. It's just getting worse and worse. Ah! Well, okay, well, that was gonna happen. Okay. We're gonna do this. So I can show it to you by itself. So yeah, so it looks like this. Oh, I think there's the jeweled part fell off. It's over there. See? There's like a veil at the back and lots of roses and bows and stuff. But as you can see, like here, like it's ribbon that's like glued on to this mold type of thing. And yeah, as the years pass, that kind of stuff unglues. So I'm going to tell you all about that, because her dress is really a problem with that too. And this is I'm trying to get this to focus. Wait, there, I had it. Here. So yeah, so that's like the crowny part. So we're gonna leave that off for now. So anyway, so her hair, I mean, I was pretty happy when I got it that her curls are pretty good. Like, at least there's some curls left. You know, some of them have undetached from the rest, and so they make their own little locks, and that's a problem. Her bangs are still straight. She's got lovely brown eyes, super sort of subtle makeup, which is nice. Very pretty. And then there's this crazy dress. So I ripped so many things off this dress when I got it. It was actually not in the best shape, like as you can see. So like this is the mold. It has ribbon on it, but there's supposed to be ribbon, I think, behind it as well. And these two are supposed to be glued together. So she's got like a hoop skirt thing, shell. You can see this ribbon going down on some of the back portions of this. I just ripped this ribbon off because they were sort of peeling off and causing all kinds of problems. But I think from the front, it still looks pretty good, and that's all I really care about. Like, so this is like hard here. It's hard behind, and the ribbon is supposed to be perfectly glued on. This is supposed to be much more further down, I think, not so much sticking out. But anyways, I feel like even though I had to take off a lot of the ribbon, you can't see it from this angle. So you can see here, like here, it's not supposed to look like that. There's supposed to be some of this ribbon on top of it, and it's not. Anyways, it's kind of like the mold or the skeleton of the skirt or of the hoop skirt is kind of like I'm sure it's just wire. It's kind of like twist ties, if you know what that is. You know, it's a wire that's covered in something and then ribbon was glued onto it. You can see the wire even here, sort of. Anyway, okay, so there's like a bodice, and look at all the detail, like so much lace and so many ribbons and roses. She's got these things around her wrists, and then she's got these whatever, lace hand gloves, and then this I think might be real fur, alarming, that go around the arms, little thingies there, and then yeah, so lots of lace down here. She's got all this lace at the bottom. These things, I mean underneath, at the underneath here is like a crinoline. These things here, I thought you would think this might be a whole cape, but it's not. It's just actually a strip that goes down each side, covered in ribbons and lace and stuff. And then at the back, okay, I'm gonna see if she'll turn around without falling over, because it's always hard to get her to stand up properly. So at the back there's like a cape, but it's not very wide, so you can't really see. Oh, something else fell down. I don't know what that was. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that's what the back looks like, and her hair at the back is, so it's sort of like that. She's very royal, she's very fancy, and it's very, you know, you see how she's tilting now? Oh, that was good. I'm not going to show her her shoes. Her shoes were pretty much falling apart when I got them. They had roses at the back and they're gold, I think, but they're really bad. They're platformy a little. They're really bad though. And then there's this thing around her neck, which is like a rose on a lace, and there's beads and stuff. So yeah, super, super complicated doll. She's got a lot happening, but I find even with some of it having broken off that she's still very beautiful. I do wish that this was a little bit better, but you know, you can't expect everything to stay perfectly glued in place after so many years. So I think she is pretty good, and I got her very nicely affordable on a Facebook market group. No, not Facebook Marketplace. It was a Facebook group. So I really, really highly recommend for people in North America, if you think eBay and shipping right now is so expensive from anywhere, I would really highly suggest going on Facebook groups. Like find a Pullip group where they sell Pullips, and sometimes people are like, I need money for, you know, whatever, and my kids do school, and they want to, you know, liquidate a bunch of their dolls, and they'll sell them not that expensive. So that's how I got her. But now we're going to talk about her. So this one is called, I'm looking at my paper, hold on, Pullip Chatte Noire, which if you don't speak French means Pullip Black Cat. And apparently it's a collab with a clothing company in Japan that I have never heard of, called Métamorphose Temps de Fille, which is also in French and means metamorphosis time for girls, or of girls, or girls having a metamorphosis, something like that. So costumey type stuff. So this is one of the Pullip dolls that is animal. It's not animal themed. She's like kind of, she's a cat. She's a black cat, right? These are the cat ears. And there was a bunch of those in recent years, like in the 2020s. Like they had the owl one. I have her up here. She is a squirrel because she's got the squirrel tail and the ears. And there was like, yeah, there was so many animals that they did. And I kind of wanted to buy them all, like theme, but like that's insane. Oh yeah, she's got rabbit ears here, but that's not recent. That's not a recent doll. But anyways. So yeah, so Black Cat or Chatte Noire, I loved that from the pictures. I just fell in love with her. I loved the green or the teal that she has in her hair. If anyone's been paying attention, teal is my favorite color. I loved her gold eyes and the curls, and I just loved this dress. So what are we seeing here? I can't even, hold on. I'm gonna look with my eyes and not through the camera. Oh, I think it's like a dresser with like candles and books and stuff. So yeah, like a creepy, witchy, black cat, Halloween type of a situation. So she's got this coat. So she's wearing a coat or a little overcoat jacket, and it actually has a really big hood that can go over her. It doesn't go over her pigtails very well, so I don't like to put it up, but it also has cat ears. So if you unclip the cat ears that are on her head, then you can put up this hood and then she still looks like a cat, which is really cool. And it's really cute, but if is it a hook? Oh, it's a hook. I'm not going to unhook it. I'm not going to be able to do that. So underneath she's got sort of like a jumper dress or whatever that has straps, and it's like that. And then she's got a cute, oh, you can see some cat hair here. Yeah, well, look, I got cats. Okay, let's not judge. Okay, so there's she's got like black like shirt on under, long sleeved, and then a cute big bow in the front of the dress, and then this lovely teal dress with the detailing and matching stockings, and super cute. Okay, there's cat hair here too. I'm sorry about the cat hair. Listen. And these cute little shoes. Could that be more cute? She's just so cute and dark. Like, I found like color-wise, having gotten so many pastel-y ones recently, and you can see the pastel colors here. I just really like ones that are sort of darker, like her too, so that like it really gives a contrast between the dolls and like shows you a really different side of Pullip. Yeah, the gold eyes and the stars on her face I thought were unique too. And the eyes are more like yellow gold. So it really seems like a black cat, you know, with those big yellow eyes. So yeah, so she was a recent one. And how did I buy her? I think I did buy her on eBay. I just found the cheapest one I could and saved up and got her. Yeah, well, let's see what's under. There's a crinoline, but it's not like, there's not like layers and layers and layers of crinoline or anything like that. Her hands haven't snapped off yet, which is good. Yeah, and she comes with this gold stand. So yeah, so those are my two most recent dolls. As always, I've got others. I've got these two over here, and I have my Marie Antoinette one, Marianne doll, which is on the wall over there. And yeah, so that my collection just continues to grow. I really do love Pullip. I thought that I only loved Blythe dolls and I was against Pullip for a while, but these dolls are so much cheaper than Blythe dolls, and they're just, I love the detailing in their outfits. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to stop collecting them anytime soon. Right now, trying to convince my husband to go back to Japan. So I'm sure that this whole situation is going to get a lot crazier. There's still gaps here. I've done the, it's like made a setup so that some of the dolls can be higher in the background so that I can stack more onto this shelf. So yeah, the insanity continues, but thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, peace out.